welcome to the channel. Welcome into the home theater. I'm ready for today's movie because it seems like it's going to be right up your boy's alley. Y'all know I love crime, whether it's dealing with like gangs or mafia. And then when it comes to like intense thrillers, that is definitely on Mom's side of the tracks. And today, you guys said it would be a really cool mixture of both of those things. But before we get into it, we want to say thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us. And you are here with your boy Jay.
Hey y'all, you're also here with your girl Amber. Today we are checking out The Usual Suspects, and although it sounds super exciting because of it being a mix between like a crime and thriller, I'm really ready to get into it because we are kind of new to Kevin Spacey.
Yep.
We saw him in the movie Seven, and I loved what he did
cool.
there. But you guys said that this would be a good next stop for us. I'm so ready to see this man in action again.
We're ready to dive right into it, guys. And the storms, the tornadoes have thrown our schedule just completely off. Like,
we're here today.
Thought we were getting on track. Storms, we went without power. Like, it's been hectic here in Oklahoma City. So we are ready to get back to it. As we always tell you guys, grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and
Your blanket.
Make sure to like the video, hit subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you never miss a video. Let's check this bad boy out. Get y'all stuff ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm thinking of like crime, like, oh, I loved Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs was awesome. But Godfather still is cream of the crop right now. And we still have to get to Godfather 3.
Mm-hmm.
That may be coming up, actually. I want to get back to that.
Oh, he looks suspicious.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
It's quite simple, really. A restaurant that changes.
That was the guy that was in the first scene, right?
This guy?
I thought so.
I believe. Oh, were they showing the ending, how it ended?
This is 6 weeks before that scene we just saw.
Yeah.
Would you excuse us for a moment?
We have some questions to ask you downtown.
Peut-être nous vous laisserez en discuter.
No, please.
Non, ça va.
Please,
Vraiment.
sit down. This is a small problem. Enjoy the meal.
See, this guy was at a very fancy establishment when they came and got him. I wonder what all these men have to do with this situation.
At that point, I wasn't scared. I knew I hadn't done anything they could do me for. Besides, it was fun. I got to make like I was notorious.
Called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand?
Do they still do lineups like this?
I don't know. They have to come up and say things.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Number 2, step forward.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker motherfucker!
Oh, I love the performance he gave that. They're laughing.
How many keys, you cocksucker?
In English, please.
Excuse me.
In English.
How many fucking keys, you cocksucker? What the fuck?
It was bullshit. The whole rap was a setup.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
I didn't see him saying that in real life.
They knew we wouldn't fight it because they knew how to lean on us. They've been doing it forever. I mean, our rights went right out the window. It was a violation. I mean, disgraceful. They went after McManus first, top-notch entry man.
What truck?
The truck with the guns, fucko.
He's a little bit unhinged. I like unhinged, though.
Fuck your father in the shower and then have a snack. You gonna charge me, dickhead?
Charge you when I'm ready. With what? You know damn well, dead man.
But Keaton was the real prize for them, for obvious reasons.
It was your mistake.
He seems like the big wig. Head of snake.
I'm gonna make you famous, cocksucker.
Like I said, it was your mistake, not mine. Now you charge me with this shit, and I'll beat it, okay? Let's get back to that truck, asshole.
Oh.
Dang.
Up your spurs, man. What's that all about?
What's this?
Rumor has it Keaton's gone straight. I hear he's tapping Edie.
Who's that?
It's a heavyweight criminal lawyer from uptown, and I hear she's Keaton's meal.
How about it, Keaton?
Oh, so he was in the shady business for a minute.
Say I talk too much.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you to shut up.
We met before once or twice.
In county, I was in for fraud.
You were in the lineup then, too. What happened?
A walk, 90 days, suspended.
So you did it.
Who is that guy right there? He looks so familiar.
I'll figure it. It'll ding eventually.
I'm just talking here, and it seems to me like Mr. Hockney wants to hear what I got to say, and I know Fenster's down. What about you, guy?
I'm interested, sure.
There, see? So now I'd like to exercise my right to free assembly.
Why don't you just shut?
Those two are having a bit of a power struggle.
What the cops never figured out, and what I know now, was that these men would never break, never lie down, never bend over for anybody.
Verbal. You know, the one telling the story. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that's where we were at with the boat. Those are the bodies.
I want to be sure Dean Keaton's dead.
He's dead.
Come on. 2 hours, just till he makes bail.
They're all dead. I don't care how tough a guy you say this Keaton was. Nobody on that boat could have come out alive.
Do you think somebody slipped out of that deal?
Mm-hmm.
Söze! Kaiser Söze! Lots of my Kaiser Söze!
Joe, yeah, call Dan Metz over Justice and find Dave Kuyan from Customs.
Kaiser Söze. When that guy got Keaton, he said something Kaiser. I think that's what he was talking to.
I like cops. I would have liked to have been a Fed myself, but my CP always...
Verbal, you're not telling us everything. I know you know something.
I told the DA everything I know.
Verbal, I know.
Kevin Spacey is such a great actor.
He is.
What he's with this character too, my goodness.
According to your statement,
I need a light.
according to your statement, you're a short con operator. Run a milk. According to your statement, you're a short con operator.
Yeah, I wanted to know how he's in this criminal field.
You see, if you're guilty, you know you're caught. You get some rest. You let your guard down. You follow me?
No.
Let me get right to the point. I'm smarter than you, and I'm gonna find out what I want to know, and I'm gonna get it from you whether you like it or not.
I'm not a rat.
Man.
He said he's gonna get what he wants from him, whether he likes it or not.
He said, "No, you ain't
He thinks
ratting."
he's smarter than him as well.
Back when I was picking beans in Guatemala, we used to make fresh coffee. Right off the trees, I mean. That was good. This is shit, but hey, I'm in a police station.
Can we get started again?
I love the tangents Verbal goes off on.
And he's like, no, he's like so nonchalant.
But they're never gonna stop with us, you know that. As clean as you could ever get, they'll never let you go. Now, this way we hit the cops where it hurts and we get well in the meantime. You're sure you're okay? I'll be alright.
So they need him for this job.
Like, what's
because
his...
they know no matter what, if they get clean, they're just gonna keep coming after him. So might as well just get some money.
But I want to know what's his specialty. One guy was good in explosives. I forget what they said he was good at.
McManus wants to go in shooting. I say no.
Fenster, Hockney.
They're pretty pissed off. They'll do anything. Now I got a way to do it without killing anyone, but like I say, they won't let me in without you.
He says he can do it without anyone getting hurt.
See the brains?
Going in and shooting sounds impulsive.
3 million.
Maybe more.
No killing.
Not if we do it my way.
Oh, so here we go.
Yeah,
Now
he's
we're
considering it.
gonna get into the scheming stuff.
He said no killing, but we obviously are going back and forth between present day and 6 weeks in advance. So we know that like how many 20-something do wind up getting killed.
It was a ring of corrupt cops in the NYPD that ran a high-profit racket driving smugglers and drug dealers all over the...
No.
Few $100s a mile.
Inside the police department.
Fairs have been waiting to catch them in the act, and that's where we came in.
Oh, how was the flight?
Fucking great. Will this get me to Staten Island?
You kidding me? This will get you to Cape Cod.
McManus came to us with the job.
There's always somebody crooked.
Crazy.
Keaton put on the finishing touch. A little fuck you from the 5 of us to the NYPD.
Watch this hold. Careful, careful, careful. Come on, asshole. Holy shit. Fucker! Drop it! Nah, motherfucker!
We know who that is by his voice.
Fucking move. Don't fucking touch your fucking line. Don't fucking put the fucking thing in cops.
Dang.
Oh.
You want a buckshot shampoo, chubby?
Look, he's just sitting up there with the gun.
Right now, there's no fucking money. Give him
The envelope.
Do it. Give him the money. Give me the fucking money. Give him the money. Hurry up. You know the fuck I am. You people know.
Boxed them in with the freaking vans.
You know who I am, and he took the badge. What are they doing now?
Wait a minute. What's that?
Oh, gas.
No way. No way.
You want
Now
to talk?
that was an ambush.
Keaton made an anonymous phone call. Press was on the scene before the police were. Strauza and Rizzi were indicted 3 days later. Within a few weeks, 50 more cops went down with them. Everybody got it right in the ass, from the chief on down.
Dang, they set them up this time.
Like, that was so smart. They had like the van in front and back and on both sides. Boxed it in.
Sledgehammer was crazy, but the thing is they set it up to where that one incident had, like he said, 50 people go down.
Man, is that you and Fenster are off honeymooning in California while the rest of us are sitting here holding our dicks.
Hey, the job's over. Cool it. LA is a good place to lay low for a while.
I would like to propose a toast.
Oh, that one dude, he acts like he's hard.
To Mr. Verbal, the man with the plan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, those were emeralds, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna miss the flight. Don't do this. Send her a note, something.
I said we'd make.
You think he loves her?
Mm-hmm.
Because other people calling it a scam.
We're gonna miss the plane. She'll understand.
heartwarming. Really, I'm weak.
I almost forgot about this.
Yeah. It's like, I don't care about this heartwarming part of the story.
You know what happened after the lineup, I'm telling you.
Come on, Verb. Who do you think you're talking to? You expect me to believe that he retired for a woman? Bullshit. Keaton was using her.
He loved her.
He thinks he loved her.
They said he went in to check a leaking gas main. It blew up and took all of Dean Keaton with it. Within 3 months of the explosion, the 2 witnesses, they were dead. One killed himself in his car. The other fell down an open elevator shaft.
What?
So he's saying Dean Keaton has faked his death.
Yeah.
2 years ago. Dean Keaton's a bad man.
At Mondino's with his attorney. And there he is. Now, because he never profited from his alleged death, and because we convicted someone else of the murder we tried to pin on him, we had to let him go. He was dead just long enough for the murder rap to blow up.
Dang, that's smart.
And then he had lunch.
But you say you saw Keaton die. I think you're covering his ass, and he's still out there.
Right, because he didn't believe Keaton was really gone. He wanted to put eyes on it to believe it.
The contract put out on your life is printed on.
There was a lawyer, Kobayashi.
Is he the one that killed Keaton?
No, but I'm sure Keaton is dead.
Convince me. Tell me every last detail.
You think Keaton's dead?
Nah.
We saw the man point the gun straight at him. And then the boat was on fire.
We arrived in Los Angeles and met McManus's fence, Redfoot. He had a good reputation.
What's a fence?
I have no idea.
This carries around a lot of cash, so I figure I keep the merchandise, you keep the green.
What about security?
How do they find
Bodyguards,
like this?
nothing you couldn't handle.
Give me time to check it out.
Expect nothing less from you, man.
It just makes you think, like, I'm sure stuff like this really goes down.
Absolutely.
Like in the world today. LA, Hollywood stuff.
Better you hear it from me now than from somebody else later.
I appreciate that. Just out of curiosity, was it business, personal?
Bit of both.
Well, like I said, you give me a call if you're interested, huh?
I was expecting him to get after him.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, he just accepted that.
What was the deal?
One job. One job. That's a good one, Keaton.
See, now this guy keeps acting like he's big and bad, but I ain't seen him prove himself. I'm sorry if you'll hear my stomach growling, by the way.
It took one day with McManus nagging, and we went back to work.
Went back to work. I get why it's called the usual suspects now, because they were all brought in because they would usually be the suspects they would go after.
So hard I can't breathe.
Get in the car, Saul.
Second one.
The way they walked up so nonchalantly in the middle of a conversation.
Come on! Hey, don't move!
I knew he was going to pull a gun out.
Mm-hmm.
You better give him the case. Oh, this is a guy from Texas.
Just hand over the case. Hand over the fucking case.
Dude's brave. I would have handed it over.
Oh, yeah. Here, take it.
Must have a lot. Dude! Verbal! I didn't think it was going to be verbal. I thought it was maybe.
Whoa, I didn't think it'd be verbal either.
Verbal.
Come on, let's go! Come on!
Bad day.
Come on, let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
And they're going to dry the vein with the blood on it?
Wow.
Just a lot of...
A lot of drugs. I thought they said it needed money.
So I said money, too.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of China to me. Shit.
The way he talks is so funny.
You wait, now we're gonna do it my way.
Are you gonna kill him?
I'm gonna deal with it. Just shut up.
I mean,
This is the guy who sent them on this job, and he told them it was going to be cash. And now they realize they brought drugs.
Okay, we'll meet him.
Oh, you
Good, do that. No problem.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Wait a minute. One more thing, tough guy. Any more surprises, and I'm gonna kill you.
Such a tough guy, McManus. Do me a favor, right? Get the fuck off my...
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Put a leash on that puppy. You know, it's an awful shame about Saul getting whacked. Cops are gonna be looking for the guys who did it. Sooner or later, they're gonna come around asking me. You have a sweet night, ladies.
He just basically threatened to throw them under the bus.
He threatened to snitch. Oh, you got to go. Gotta go.
So this lawyer.
Kobayashi.
So did he just admit to murder?
They're all very hush about it, he says. Whatever it was, very sensitive.
I don't get it.
Tell me you got the cripple in there from New York.
Yeah.
Did he mention Kaiser Söze? Who? Just bear with me here.
Who's Kaiser Söze?
They connected it. Oh, that gave him away.
To bring a proposal to you, gentlemen.
What do you want?
My employer requires your services, gentlemen. One job, 1 day's work. Very dangerous. He does not expect all of you to live. But
What?
those of you who do will have $91 million.
If you live, you get to divide 91 mil. There it is. There's that connection.
There's the connection.
There's the name.
Who's Kaiser Söze?
Judging by the sudden change in mood, Mr. Kin, I feel sure the rest of your associates can tell you. I come with an offer directly from Mr. Söze. An order, actually. What do you...
Order instead of offer.
By a cripple. He was relieved of $62,000. Now, it has taken us some time to find you. Our intention was to approach you after your apprehension in New York.
You set up the lineup.
Yes.
Because they all mess with Söze without knowing it.
Ernie, Miss Finneran, was a little too effective in expediting his release. Holding the rest of you became a moot point.
What about Redfoot?
Mr. Redfoot knew nothing. Mr. Söze rarely works with the same people.
Söze's been playing chess.
Stole from him is the only reason you are still alive. He feels you owe him. You will repay your debt.
All right, fuck the debt. And fuck you. How do we know you work for Söze?
I don't think that is very relevant, Mr. Hawk.
I believe him.
Are responsible for the murder of Saul Berg and his bodyguards. And Mr. Redfoot can testify to your involvement, and we can see to it that he will.
He's got them cornered.
Mr. Söze would like you to stop the deal. If you choose, you may wait until after the buy. Whatever money changes hands is yours. Mr. Söze would like you to get to the boat and destroy the cocaine on board.
He just wants to ruin the Argentinians.
Yeah.
Of your obligations to Mr. Söze.
And that makes up for their debt they owe for robbing him.
I shouldn't kill you right now.
A gift from Mr. Söze. Good day, gentlemen.
Söze's like 10 steps ahead of them.
Man, he set that line up.
That's crazy. Just to get them all together because they unknowingly stole from him.
It's like a game of chess.
What he said. Yeah, I'm jumping too. Söze's a bad man. It's their names. What in the world is gonna be in those envelopes?
They got my whole life in here, everything I've ever done since I was 18.
They fucking know everything.
Everybody I've ever worked with or did time with.
They got everything.
Who is this dude?
Him with this.
Like, man, like pictures of you and your girl out at lunch or dinner.
Unknowingly, that's so creepy. He knows they could hurt her too then if he doesn't do it. Because they know about it.
Burns down the houses they live in and the stores they work in, pull out all their money. And like that, he's gone. Underground. Nobody's ever seen him since. He becomes a myth, a spook story that criminals tell their kids at night. Rat on your pop.
I don't think I've ever seen something so heartless. What Söze just did.
Keaton always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him. Well, I believe in God, and the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Söze.
Scarier than God.
Kaiser Söze.
He's crazy. And then he goes and gets everybody's family, everybody they know, even people who owe those people money.
So you got what you wanted out of me, so big fucking deal.
So that's why you never told the DA?
Well, you tell me, Agent Kuyan, if I told you the Loch Ness Monster hired me to hit the harbor...
You say, if I told you this crazy man existed, you wouldn't believe me.
Now, what can you possibly offer me?
If there really is a Kaiser Söze, he's going to come looking for you.
Why does he have immunity?
He's got the front burner under your ass to let me go so he can scoop me up 10 minutes later. Immunity was just a deal with you assholes. I got a whole new problem when I post bail.
So why play into his hands? We can protect you.
Oh, gee. Thanks, Dave. Bang up job's so I ask you to kiss my pucker. None of this up and sank us into this mess. You're now bailing me out? Fuck you.
Said you were the one who rounded us all up.
This close to getting caught and sticks his head out? If he comes up for anything, it'll be to get rid of me. After that, my guess is you'll never hear from him again.
Oh, and this is the sketch. They're drawing the sketch.
Then what?
Man, it's just furious. He was talking about tracking him down and ripping his heart out, all sorts of shit. That night we got the call.
What call?
Kobayashi told us where we could find Fenster.
No.
Oh.
Fenster. Because he said no. He didn't say it was an offer. It was an order.
With what? With our hands.
Where are they going to bury him at? In the sand?
Nut. It's dry fucking sand, McManus. When he rots, the surfers are gonna smell him a mile away.
Big. What's the point?
The guy is gonna kill us.
I don't know about you, peg leg, but I can run. I got no problem with that.
Said I can run.
Problem with it either.
You run, and we're gonna be digging a hole for you. You got that?
This ain't my boy we're burying. I don't know anybody.
I have no allegiance.
I'm not doing this for Fenster. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing this for me. I'm gonna finish this thing. This Kobayashi bastard is not gonna stand on me.
This is like just such a big game.
Yeah. They're so in the mix of it.
There's no mystery to the street, no arch criminal behind it all. If you got a dead body and you think his brother did it, you're gonna find out you're right. Nobody argued with Keaton. They just set their minds to whacking Kobayashi.
They're coming up.
So they're not going to play along with this dangerous man? Here, show what they would do with Finster. Posing as painters. Oh, so it's Kobayashi for Finster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think I would mess with Söze.
And look who's, yeah.
He should have more bodyguards considering who he works for.
Oh!
Dang! Just like that.
Press 20. Do it now.
That's sick.
Goodness, that was cool.
Keaton, believe me, Mr. Söze is very real and very determined.
Well said.
Before you do me in, Mr. McManus, you will let me finish my business with Miss Finneran first, won't you?
With who?
Miss Finneran, that's the lawyer. His
Oh,
girl.
his girl.
Edie Finneran, she's upstairs in my office for an extradition deposition. I requested she be put on the case personally. Flew in yesterday. No matter. Kill away, Mr. McManus.
You're lying.
Am I?
Got himself out of there for a little
Yeah,
bit.
bought himself a little
Just
more
by
time.
mentioning her.
Oh no, Mr. Kent. I might only castrate Mr. McManus's nephew, David. I'll make myself clear. We will take care of the two bodies downstairs. We'll add them to the cost of Mr. Fenster. If you'll excuse me, gentlemen.
Wow. He got himself out of there and then told him, if you guys try this again, I got your nephew, your uncle, your girl.
And like knew where they lived. Go.
Their hands are tied.
He's a G.
So he literally has her underneath his wing.
He is a G.
I know. I thought Kobayashi was just a messenger. I didn't realize he kind of had that kind of oomph in him.
Like I said, he looking at them like y'all playing checkers. I'm over here playing like Master 5 level chess.
Close quarters, 10, maybe 20 men. There's no telling how many more are gonna be below deck.
We stealth.
And we know the boat thing doesn't go well.
With all that coke, they're gonna be ready. Which brings me to Sunny Point number 2. Even if one of us gets...
They're doing it. They have to.
Anybody goes in there is not coming out alive.
I'm gonna wait for the money.
Me too.
Did you hear what he just said?
If I'm going in, I want a cut.
Me too. There's nothing that can't be done.
He just told him that if you go in, we're not coming out. Certain death of 91 million.
News said it's raining in New York.
Tis. Like I like it how much you gotta like think.
Yeah. Pay attention. Or how much they make everything click together.
Yeah.
What languages? They'll know. Hush. Carry it.
I love movies that jump timelines too, and so it's cool to see how how you get from point A to point B. Here we are.
See, like, don't get me wrong, like, I like some fantasy movies, but I like movies that, like, it can really happen.
I like fantasy, but this is cool.
Like, stuff that really happens or can happen.
I know who that guy is now.
Who?
He was the boy who was in Grumpy Old Men. He was the neighbor's son.
The son, you are
Such a different
correct.
character.
Yeah.
He was so sweet in that movie.
Took an hour and 13 minutes to get it.
Told you it'd pop in there. It always does. I just can't voice it. Just wait. It comes.
You kids ready?
I would be if I didn't have to stop and answer you.
I'm ready. McManus, you better be set.
The other hearts are probably racing.
Keaton, I can't find Edie. Tell her what happened. Tell her everything. She knows people. She knows what to do. If I don't get Kobayashi my way, she'll get him her way.
What if
Please do what I say.
And then he wants his girlfriend to get Kobayashi for it.
Manus, he's on his way.
I'm there.
What is he trying to do?
He's just walking right in there. That's not what I expected.
Man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-oh. Is he going to do it?
I think he's counting them.
Oswald was a fag.
Thanks. How you doing?
So interested what this plan is.
Viene solo. No, aquí no puede pasar. No se puede pasar por aquí. No veo el tren. No, mejor que se regrese.
Now.
And he's just supposed to sit there Verbal.
Oh no, does he see him? Is he gonna see him?
Number 5 shot some guys. Bada boom, bada bing, bang, boom.
Dang, distracted them. It distracted them. The explosion was literally just that, a distraction. Man, this is a good shot, though. Dang, how many did they get just then?
Yeah, quite a bit. 7 or 8.
I don't remember the total of the movie. I thought it was maybe 20-something.
I think
they just got a
27,
good amount.
I think that's what they said.
I thought 27 might be correct.
It's like something seems off.
Does it? To me, it seems like they did it better than I expected.
I feel like there should be more people.
Solid plan so far. I mean, guns blazing, but solid plan.
Golly.
He tricked him. Dang. Dang. Well, there's one that doesn't make it. So because of this, we've lost 2.
There's only 3 left.
Why didn't you run?
Froze up. I thought about Fenster and how he looked when we buried him. Then I thought about Keaton. It looked like he might pull it off.
Oh. Sound like a gunshot.
Yeah, a big fucking rat.
Arturo was very opposed to returning to prison. So much so that he named close to 50 people. Guess who he named in the finale?
Kaiser Söze.
There's more.
What's this? We have another part to this story.
Stop me when this sounds familiar. There was no dope on that boat.
Stay quiet. He's here. I know he's here. That's him. I'm telling you, that's him. I know he's here. You can understand. That's him. Shut up.
It's like the devil's coming for
him.
Mm-hmm. That's the guy that named him, I bet. That's the guy that named him. Named over 50.
And it's just like a spiritual being, this Kaiser. Like
they haven't even seen the man yet, but everybody's shaking in their boots. We've seen him once when he was younger, when he massacred his family and then burned the house down.
I mean, they have gone through this mowing stuff down. There ain't hardly anybody left.
They're not finding really anything, are they?
And who is that guy that's in that room?
I think it's the guy who said that was ratting people out. And that's the one that they got his girl working on the case for, I believe they said.
There's no coke. What? You heard me, you dumb fuck. There's no coke. What the fuck? I've been up and down this shit. I've been in every...
They didn't find it.
Nothing! Nothing! Just fuck with me. There is no fucking...
So then, like, why are we here?
So that's twice now. They've been put on, like...
Fake jobs.
Fake jobs, yeah. Because the first one, they were supposed to get money, and they got the bad stuff. I don't want to say because I don't want the video to get blocked. But now they're supposed to get the bad stuff, and it was just money.
But what's Verbal doing? Oh, what a way to open the door.
I told them nothing. I swear, I told them nothing.
Dang, oh.
Gone, oh.
He told him, I told them nothing. I told them nothing. He was talking to Söze.
Do what?
He's talking to Söze.
Had to be.
Had to be. Because we know Söze ends up on the boat because at the beginning they showed Keaton saying Söze's name when he pointed the gun.
Wallace, the fuck is going on?
Strangest thing.
He got McManus. We have 2 left.
That's it.
Just Verbal and Keaton. It's a trap. McManus is getting the money.
Oh, in the back of the
Not
neck.
McManus, Verbal, I'm sorry.
No.
That's why he said he couldn't feel his legs. He took a shot to the back.
Try to tell me you saw someone kill Keaton.
About. I did. You're
You're lying to me.
I am not.
You've known this whole fucking time.
He just wants them to say Keaton's not dead.
Okay, afraid.
Afraid of what?
I knew it was Kaiser Söze.
But Keaton...
It was Kaiser Söze, Agent Kuyan. I mean, the devil himself. How do you shoot the devil in the back? What if you miss?
With his hand, what if he misses? Do you think he's telling the truth?
I think he is, yeah.
That's why they're showing those ropes and pipes. Yeah, that's what happens. So he did do it. He got him.
was selling him to a gang of Hungarians. Most likely the same Hungarians that Söze all been wiped out back in Turkey. The money wasn't there for dope. Hungarians were going to buy the one guy that could incriminate Kaiser Söze.
Oh.
He wasn't your friend. Keaton didn't have friends.
What are you doing?
He saved you because he wanted it that way. It was his will. Keaton was Kaiser Söze.
No.
No flippin' way.
NYPD, the kind of man who could have killed Edie Finneran. She was found yesterday at a hotel in Pennsylvania, shot twice in the head.
Keaton? Keaton Söze? He was working with him the whole time?
Edie? He used all of you to get him on that boat. He couldn't get on alone. He had to pull the trigger himself to make sure he got his man. The one man that could identify him.
He saw.
What?
Where was the political pressure coming from? Why were you being protected? It was Keaton. Immunity was your reward.
Why me? Why not Fenster and McManus?
He got rid of the people he was working with.
And then, if he's dead, if what you say is true, then it won't matter. It was his idea to hit the taxi service in New York, wasn't it? Come on, tell me the truth.
It was all Keaton. We followed him.
Nuts.
Someone wants to get you. They're gonna get you out there. Turn state's evidence. You might never see trial.
Maybe so, but I'm not a rat, Agent Kuyan. Fucking God.
So do you think Keaton is Kaiser?
I'm sitting here trying to unravel this big knot that Kaiser created.
He's an ex-cop, so he got him in.
He started
He
everything.
needed on that boat to whack the one man who knew his identity.
He knew his face. And nobody ever really saw Keaton get shot. This picture, let's see.
He'll have to know how close we came.
Kaiser Söze or no Kaiser Söze. If Keaton is alive, he's not coming up again.
I'll find him.
Waste of time.
He was acting so good too when they came in there to tell him about it.
By the prince,
And tell me every last
What about a
detail.
pretzel, man? What's your story?
There was a lawyer.
What lawyer, Verbal?
I am Mr. Kobayashi.
He was reading things off of what he was just looking at. Kobayashi, the quartet, picking beans in Guatemala. He was reading things off of just what he was seeing.
Gimp.
You know the whole fucking time.
How do I know that?
If he comes up for anything,
Kaiser
it's going
Söze?
to get rid of me.
But I'm sure Keaton is dead.
I can't.
He's not hurt.
First thing I learned on the job, you know what it was?
He doesn't have a disability.
The cripple in there from New York.
Yeah.
He mentioned Kaiser Söze.
Who?
After that, my guess is you'll never hear from him again.
He was Kaiser.
Holy!
He
Wow.
was Kaiser.
That was a lawyer he spoke of. He was Kaiser Söze the whole time. He faked the disability so they would render him as weaker, less smart, less intelligent, not strong enough. The reason he didn't think he shot the guy when the guy turned around is because he showed him his hand. He said, I couldn't have shot him.
In the world, he didn't exist. And like that, he's gone.
Oh, bravo! Whoa, that line. The best thing the devil did was convince the world he didn't exist, and that's what he just did. The dude had to be so brilliant to read off of just the what he was seeing around him and make up an entire story that the cop thought he unraveled and believed, and like was sitting there so proud of himself with the mug while he let the man walk out.
And not that, the guy, what was his name? The guy we're calling Kaiser now. He sat there and started crying, letting the cop say, that Keaton was Kaiser.
He was like, no, because he's my friend. He really played into that. I'm weaker.
He was probably
People
like, think it's him. Think it's him. Wow.
Dang. That was
that was awesome.
That's like when you read a whole book to get to that end chapter for your mind to just be completely blown in that last little bit, because it was a great movie. But that last 2-3 minutes of it,
I'm trying to piece,
was
I'm still
phenomenal.
sitting there trying to piece it all together.
Because I was trying to unravel Keaton, and I believed it, right? I was like, you know what he's saying, it makes sense. I was trying to unravel it all when the detective was like telling him, like, this is what happened, and this is what happened. I was like, okay, yeah, definitely makes sense. And I was mind blown right there, thinking it was Keaton, thinking Keaton was acting along with them. I was mind blown how he made it make sense to the detective. But then when we find out that it was verbal the whole time, he was quiet sitting in the cell. Do you remember when he was in the cell quiet and the other guy had came up with the idea? And he was just sitting there so like, observant.
I'm sitting here thinking back on like older scenes now, like when that dude came in.
I want to go back and watch it.
Like when dude came in and was like, I got this on you and this on you and this on you. Like, holy cow. Now I literally, I want to watch it again and piece stuff together. This is a movie you have to watch twice.
Yeah, that was great, guys.
That was cool.
The Usual Suspects. I'm putting that up there with the like what's in the box type of like
mind, like this mind twist.
That was great.
Like absolute. This is what I'm be thinking about for a while. Thank you guys so much for the suggestion. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be having conversations about for the next couple
Can we talk
days.
about Kevin Spacey though? Like, this is an artist. This is an actor that you guys have gotten so into. Like, there's certain actors you guys introduce us to, and I like instantly just like kind of fall in love with them and want to see them. Like, Kathy Bates is one of those for me. From Misery to seeing her in Titanic, knowing she was in Waterboy, Kathy Bates is one of those for me. But I feel like Kevin Spacey now, the 2 films we've seen have been so great, and his acting has been so believable. Like, you believe he is this character that has the mentality to do these things, and the way he talks, it's just perfect. I have to see more films.
But it's like now they know that he's Kaiser. Now I understand why he had immunity.
Right. Why he had so much protection.
Yes.
But he was saying, the other guy was trying to offer him, he was like, you know, when you leave here, you're not safe anymore, basically. And so the guy knew the whole time. He's like, I leave here, I'm walking out. And the thing is he played his cards right. And like, he knew they could have discovered him at any moment. They were drawing up that picture, right? He knew they could have figured it out, but he stayed so calm and played into the role. And up until they let him leave. And the trippy part at the end when he was walking and all of a sudden you see his foot stop dragging and just go to like a strut, you're like, dang. Fantastic. Like, I'm sitting there speechless. I'm still running like, all the scenarios and all the different scenes through my mind. Amazing film. Thank you guys so much for that suggestion. As we always send you guys out of here, we love you, we thank you, we appreciate you. And remember, every single day that y'all wake up, guys, it is a blessing, and that you are blessed to see another day. And for your new family members, that hit that subscribe button down below. Hey, we appreciate you guys and welcome to the RSR family. But y'all have a goal every day, just like we do. Let them know. All right, y'all. All you have to do is go out in this world, spread some light and love, and just try to make somebody smile.
We love you guys. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.